Hey everybody, thought I would try this again. I'm outside, so it's probably gonna get dark soon, but I'm close to the greenhouse. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to work on the orchard, getting some of that pruned, and we were working on the solar, but evidently in this kit we don't have everything we need, so I wished I would have known. I could have ordered everything together, but I contacted the company and just tried to get it all worked out, and they were supposed to call me today back for my order, and they didn't do it. Hey, good evening, Susie. How are you tonight? So I'm outside. We're talking about we're building this geothermal off-grid greenhouse, and I ordered solar, but when I ordered the kit, I didn't get everything. So, and now it's going to take a while, and we're in November, and so during the day it's really hot in there. In the evening it's cold, and we can't run the air through there. I'm tired. The farm is lots of work, but hey, it'll be worth it. Anyway, I thought I would pop on. I tried to do a live stream last night, but just wasn't able to do it. Hey, Southern Roots, how are you doing? So I was just talking about the solar issue, trying to get everything we need for the solar, and I'm out here by the greenhouse. We're working on that, and it's been a challenge. I wished I had it to do all over again. I mean, we would still do it, but we would have ordered everything we need all up front, so we wouldn't have all these hiccups. Because it's November, and I need to be able to run electricity. Well, off grid. Need to hook up the solar and everything. But I had to carry my phone around with me all day. Exactly. Exactly. Susie, I thought this kid, so I don't know anything about solar. Hey, Shannon. Hi, sweet, precious friend. Mosquitoes. Look, girl, out in the greenhouse. Hey, Colleen, how are you doing? So, I thought ordering the premium kit, I would have everything I need. No, no, we are missing lots of components. We got the Synwave thing yesterday, and then today we got the louvers and fan in. But we got to have the solar to run the electricity. So he's building a rack for the solar panels, and I don't know how long it's going to take now. Could be the end of the month before I get the key components to hook up the solar. Had I known, we would have ordered it all together. So my review on Renogy, I'm not real impressed, and I wish there was something. We tried looking online on YouTube. We tried everything, trying to figure out what we needed. How many batteries? Well, you can't use the solar calculator because you can't figure out energy usage if you've never used any yet. I mean, so on a new build, how are you going to know how much energy you need? Because we don't know with the weather what it's going to be like, how much energy we will need to use just to run the fans and the louvers and pull the air through the tubes and the thermostat. So, yeah, I may end up having to get another battery. We may end up having to get more panels. We just don't know yet. But we can't even hook up the panels. We don't even have enough. We don't have the stuff that hooks the panels together. What they call that? Some kind of bracing. And then we don't have the tubes or the what is that called? My mind went blank. Thank you, Shannon. I'm really getting tickled about it. I mean, it's getting dark, and I apologize, but I was like scrambling to get the orchard, some of that orchard pruning. So I had to kind of lay low and carry my phone with me because they were supposed to call me back and get my order. and it may be the end of the month. Had I known that ahead of time, I could have ordered that stuff ahead of time or went with another company. But with the Renogy, there wasn't much information, so we couldn't prep ahead. I'm disappointed. And if we would have ordered the whole kit together and got the everything we needed, I could have also got the discount. So yeah, it's like 5:35 here, and it's getting dark. It's getting dark early now that we got that daylight savings time. But I wanted to jump on earlier today because I had to hold my phone and wait for the call. I have to hold my phone because we don't get calls out here but once in a blue moon. So I knew if I missed it. So each day that I don't get this order, then it puts it at the very end of the month. Well, we can have some extreme temperatures here in Oklahoma. I mean, we could go far cold to far heat. So I'm kind of frustrated. And then the other solar panel that I got is through a different company. So I had to go ahead and order all the components for that too. So there's no telling how long that stuff will take to get here. I don't like it getting dark this early either. And we also had to order a luminous shade cloth to fit the greenhouse. It's getting way too hot in there, so I can't plant or do anything. Hey, Aunt Maddie, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing there, precious? Wow, what an honor to have you here. Yeah, I don't like the dark early. So, Auntie Maddie, look, we're building the geothermal greenhouse. It's off grid, and we're trying to get the solar hooked up, and I'll be able to grow year round. Kind of exciting. I have my food. When the grocery stores go blank, I can just shop in my greenhouse. But also, I'm behind on my orchard. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so last year in October, we had a major ice storm. We went without electricity for 8 days, and my neighbors went out without electricity for 14 days. Some went without almost 20 days. And we have had major cleanup on the farm, and we're still not done. And so I haven't really got to be online much. And since the pandemic, the internet out here has just been horrible. It's just been really bad. So how is everybody in your world? I haven't. I got to see. Um, I got to talk to Foodie Squad, and then I got to talk to. I know she changed her channel name. I noticed that. It used to be Keto Girl, but I forgot her new name. So I haven't got to see a whole bunch of people lately. And I just started kind of posting on Instagram some of the pictures of everything. And I noticed a few people chime in and say hi and send me private messages and stuff. I need to, I see April once in a while too. But yeah, journey along with Shannon. She's a friend of mine. We've actually met a few times in person. She's pretty neat. She gets to go to these cool places and stuff, and she's got sweet little fur babies, and she lives in Texas. And so Susie, I need to look at do you have a channel? Are you a content creator? Or are you just a viewer? And then I know Colleen has one, and then Southern Roots. Oh, mosquitoes, sorry. I get hit in the face quite a bit, so I don't like them. I got hit right here last week, and it swelled up, wouldn't heal, because I get like that. Oh, Keto Girl more. Okay, I noticed she had switched it, and then Candy C. I could not. I've tried to search her channel, and it will not pull it up. YouTube's kind of been a pain in the butt. And then there was a few other ones. I couldn't find. But we've had a lot going on here, and so we still have about 4 acres to clean up of trees, and then we still get like trees limbs falling down and stuff. But I don't know if y'all can see that. That's the big bag of soil right there. It's almost empty. He got the door done, and it's looking good. And then over there's the orchard. We It's kind of messy because we had to dig those trenches for the geothermal tubes. But the orchard, I just started trying to clean that up again because it never got pruned last year. And so I have a lot of work to do this year, and we still haven't mowed. So when I watched your um, channel earlier, you were mowing. I was about to say, Shannon, can you just cruise on over here? We got about 10 acres to do. That little hot rod mower is cute. So my sweetheart's welding the stuff for the solar panels, and we can get that up, and then we can mount the panels as soon as we get the rest of the stuff, and then run the cord into the conduit. B-Hop Nation, there you are. Oh my gosh, how are you doing? Oh my goodness, I am so honored to have you. Ow, mosquitoes are biting me. I'm so honored to have you with me tonight, guys. Wow. Sorry, I keep getting bit. The wind stopped blowing and the mosquitoes are like psychotic. So look, we're building a geothermal off-grid greenhouse. I'm so excited. So I get to grow solar. I got solar on my mind all day. Okay, so we get to grow citrus and vegetables and fruits, grapes, watermelon, all kinds of stuff in there. Ow, them little suckers. This is why I got whelps on my face, because they hit me. And they hit you right about now, and the wind just dies down. Oh my goodness, I'm glad to see you too. I was telling your sweet wife that last October we had a major historic ice storm, and we had major damage. We went without electricity for 8 days and 10 acres of mess. And it was probably 3 or 4 months before I could really even try to get online and visit with people. It kind of hurt my channel a little bit, but I've made new friends and new people are coming in. So, but yeah, we still have about 4 acres to clean up. But I know we got a lot of fencing down, and I don't think you can see it. It's almost dark now. But back over in the, I don't know if you can see it right there, is just one of the wood piles. We have a whole bunch more too. And then once we clean up that other 4 acres, there'll be a lot of wood. But I'm going to use it for composting and hugelkultur for the raised beds. So we're kind of just restoring the farm. We had the wildfire, and then, it's just Mother Nature dealing with all kinds of stuff. But, ow, God, the mosquitoes are crazy. Well, it was just one of those things that was just unexpected, and it was in October, so all the leaves were still on the trees. So when that huge, monstrous ice storm hit, it just started snapping trees and breaking power lines. I mean, some people went without power 18 days, some of them even longer. That was in our area. We couldn't even leave our farm. Thank goodness we had a generator and stuff, but we could only like run the coffee maker in the morning, and then we had to alternate between the freezers and the refrigerator, and we'd turn the heat on for a little bit and then turn it back off, and then we'd go out and clean up. It was a mess. I have a lot of videos on it back last year in October. you can see the major mess. It just crunched fences and cattle panels where I grew food. There was all kinds of food growing in the garden, so it just crushed it. But hey, it happens. You dust yourself off and you go again. Sorry, the mosquitoes are coming after me. They're like, I have that blood type they like, and for some reason they think I'm dinner. So, what's everybody doing tonight? Anything exciting for the week? Are y'all still doing the mukbangs and uh, all that good stuff? That was so fun. Y'all ate some crazy stuff. Oh, and guess who popped in? Now my mind went blank. I'm getting old. I had a friend pop in a while back. She moved to Florida. I can't think of her name. Her and her husband and their little boy. Oh, sorry. Mosquitoes are terrible tonight. It's probably about 60 something. It got up to 72. Oh, hey, Joy. How are you doing? So, there also needs to be a prayer request for like some of the channels are needing watch hours, so pray for those. Um, I caught a live stream this morning with Lisa at Yogi Hollow Farm, and there's some people working on their watch hours and stuff. And Daz, oh my gosh, how can you not like Daz? The dude is, yes, Winston family. But what is her first name? I know Corey, but I couldn't think of her first name for some reason. But she popped into one of my live streams not long ago. Hey, Gardner Josh, how are you doing? You enjoying this nice warm weather in Oklahoma? So look, Josh, I'm out here out by the geothermal greenhouse. We're having some hiccups with the solar, and when I ordered the kit, it didn't come with a lot of stuff, and I didn't know that. And now it may be the end of the month before I can hook it up. So I'm praying and praying and praying that's not the case. So just a mess. It's getting exciting. I mean, yeah, my life seems to have lots of hiccups. Doggone it. I don't like hiccups. I'll just admit it. I'm a brat. I want it. I want the farm cleaned up yesterday. So everybody get to know each other. I got some good friends that come in. B Hop Nation TV, Auntie Maddie TV. Oh my gosh, we used to play games. They would do mukbangs and love streams where you got to help each other's channels and stuff like that. It was just fun. The games were fun. My None of my rabbits took, so back to square one. What? None of your rabbits took? What do you mean? Yeah, Journey Along with Shannon. Her nickname is Jaws. Isn't that cute? Was it Jared or somebody come up with that? I can't remember. I know there's a lot of people live tonight, but I thought, well, before it gets super dark, I would pop on because I tried to get on last night. Yes, Colleen and Corey. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't think of her first name. I'm getting old and I'm forgetting names. But I got on last night and then I sat there and nobody got the notification, so I clicked out And then all these people come in and they were like, oh, where'd she go? So I could have visited with everybody last night, but I was so tired. My voice was hoarse. Actually, I took a shower after that. Sorry. And then we ate. I sat down on the couch, and not long after that, my head was leaning over on the couch, and I was out. Yeah, it was pretty bad. The minute I sit still, I'm out. And that's about the only time I can get on and get to visit with people because we've got so much going on. We're trying to get this greenhouse done. We still have to get a lot of the insulation done on the inside and spray foam the cracks and crevices so I can have the beneficial bugs in there. And plus, the wind, we don't need any wind going. Well, the wind won't come through there. It's pretty sealed up now, but there's a few little corners. Gracie, quit. Dog's like chewing on stuff. Sometimes the deer will come through here and she'll just take off after them. Yeah, I'm so glad y'all come in. I hadn't seen you a long time, and I was actually talking to Shannon. I said there was a whole bunch of channels I used to follow, and then all of a sudden, when you would go to search for them, you couldn't find them. You couldn't find them at all in the searches. Hey, you have a good evening, Southern Roots. I'm about ready to go to your house to eat. I don't know if I'll have time to do dinner, and at 7 o'clock I pray every night. But you have a good evening and take care, and I will make sure I'm subscribed to you. Oh, okay. I know there's probably some other live streams and stuff, but I just hadn't got to be on, and my watch hours are going down, and it's like, it was crazy. I had a whole bunch of new subscribers last month in October, and YouTube said I had 0 new subscribers for the entire month. Isn't that crazy? Don't tempt me. My poor husband, he's going to get some homemade chili. I made homemade chili yesterday, and then my friend made chili too, and I watched her video. It was kind of funny. But I was just in the mood for some chili. I made a veggie chili. I did the veggie stock, I did the chili. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So filling too, and it's just comforting this time of year. But I haven't been able to get on and just sit down and relax and say hi to everybody and all that. My eyelid still itches. I had a mosquito bite me right on the eye. My husband's like trying to get that. He's welding the frame for the solar panels. So I have 4 panels from one company and 1 panel from another company, and so you had to go order all this other stuff. And I wished I knew about it ahead of time. But it is getting dark, and I'm going to have to go because this is, oh, there went a bat. Heck yeah. So I like the bats around because they're actually good. They don't ever bother you, and they don't carry rabies despite what people think, and they eat a lot of mosquitoes. They just fly around just eating tons of mosquitoes. So anyway, I'm going to go. It is so good to see everybody. I hope everybody gets together and makes friends and stuff, and I'm going to try and pop on a little bit more often. And I'm really surprised that the internet came out this far. So I come across that by accident. It didn't used to come this far, so I don't know what's going on, but yeah, give me a call, Shannon. No matter what, I mean, leave me a message if I miss you, and I'll definitely holler back at you. So anyway, you guys take care of yourselves, and everybody stay blessed. And I'll try and go live more often because I really need to work on my watch hours. So, all right, y'all, have a good evening. Go check each other out, and I'm so glad some old friends come in. That just made my evening. I feel just so honored. Oh, thank you, Maddie. You guys take care. I love y'all and I miss you. And yes, sir, definitely. I'll be sneaking over to visit you. I haven't really been on much. We've had so much going on here, but I still try and pop on and see my besties. So, all right, everybody, have a good night. Take care. Bye bye.